I say I'm from Nova Scotia, but I was born in Alberta and I identify as Jamaican Canadian. International solidarity to me means working towards solving sort of global issues or even local issues in different places in ways that are just and try and find just solutions for everybody, and realizing that the work you're doing isn't necessarily to help other people, but to work alongside them so that there are solutions that sort of empower and help you both. For me, a big part of it is telling stories and trying to change perceptions that people have of Nicaragua here in Canada. My research is exploring the relationship between Canadian and Nicaraguan NGOs, and so I'm doing a comparative case study between a solidarity-based model of partnership and a charity-based model of partnership to explore the different ways that those relationships work. One of the biggest challenges I'm finding now isn't necessarily personal relationships as I was thinking, but donor relations with Canadian NGOs, because there's such strict requirements, there's increasing competition for funding, and so that makes it really hard for Canadian NGOs to work with more freedom with their local counterparts in Nicaragua. The whole sort of mission behind Intercordia is teach university students to be in solidarity with people across borders, so to be with people rather than do for. And that was a message that really resonated with me. When I was in Nicaragua, I lived with a host family in a rural community for 3 months, did some organic farming, worked with a cooperative there. Reflecting on that experience in that summer, one of the things that really resonated with me is I went and met these people and lived with them for 3 months and couldn't really communicate. But I ended up forming these really, really deep bonds and relationships with this family, my host brothers and sisters, even though I wasn't really any of the things I thought made me who I am. I came out of that experience realizing that sort of it's possible to form really authentic and deep bonds with people across borders despite cultural differences, and they really taught me that there's more to myself than I thought there was. And that sort of got me interested in the whole, I guess, solidarity, social justice, international development thing on a bigger scale. Solidarity is learning and understanding what's the same about us rather than focusing on what's different.